Hi friends, welcome to SARAL Trader. Today I'm going to share my for some 3 4 uh, oversold counter trend picks. So this system, the SARAL counter trend system, we have made. This is, as the name suggests, counter trend. So this hires against a trend. So this will buy against a trend. Now, why are we buying against a trend? Because it can be risky. So basically, we are buying against a trend because nothing falls in a straight line, right? So typically, even in when some things are falling, you will see counter trend moves coming in, and pretty decent move. This is Coca-Cola. So we were at 69, we went up to 71.20. So you get these sharp rallies in these stocks, even when they are falling. So in the counter trend system, we only focus on leading top 100 companies in the US markets and leading top 10 or top 5 companies from the emerging markets. So like, from India, if we have Indian ADRs like HDB or IBN or RDY, we will pick only the top 3 or 4 or maximum 5 from there. And then similarly for other emerging markets like Brazil or Poland or Japan or others. So because it's important, because you are buying counter trend, and there is a risk that there can be a bigger fall. So system will start buying in tranches. So typically, you buy some here, and then if and this system only uses RSI as an indicator. So what you will do, RSI, and of course there are some other rules like, stock should have fallen at least 7% or 6% from their tops, recent tops. So this system is pretty good. I backtested this on some leading stocks, and the results are phenomenal. So the kind of returns you can get are good. Even in some of the leading falling names, the system keeps making money because there are always counter trend move in the large caps, high quality large caps. So let's look at that. So first pick that we have is Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola, was at 73.50, and then it's already corrected to around 64. It made a low of 63. So we have a decent 12% correction. We already have a position. We added to our position recently, so we have already taken two tranches. The target that can be, we are just waiting for the moves to come. If it keeps going down, we might have to add a little bit when the key levels and the RSI gives us a buy, and we will sell. The targets in this system is around 3 to 6%. Sometimes we get 7 also. So we only look at the charts by end of the day if the levels are hitting or the targets have hit, and then we will exit. So this is first Coca-Cola. And then you have an emerging market stock. This is the second largest bank from Brazil. This is Banco Bradesco. Those who have my premium membership know that we regularly trade Brazilian stocks and ETFs. So this one is in a, it had a very big move. We sailed this move, right? We had a position here, we sold it, we made around 15-20% in this. And then after that, it took the resistance, and then it's completely sideways, and now it is again reaching the key levels where it turned around. So this zone from 233 to 220 is a very strong support zone. So you can start buying, and then there was a move within this, and then it moved. So we will buy this, and if in this system, we will buy whenever the key level. So you don't buy in tranche one way. You will buy in tranches. If this we buy and it goes up and hits the target, we are out. If it goes down and all the parameters that we have set in the system meet, we will buy again. So position sizing is key. I use 2%. 2% of my capital. So whenever I get a buy, I will buy 2% of my capital. If I'm trading with 100K, I will buy $2,000 worth of stock. If it again gives me a buy, I will buy another 2,000. So that's how I typically use. Another oversold stock here is Pfizer. Now Pfizer, we already is a very is in a consolidation zone, and again the oversold levels have triggered. So I am just waiting for it. I have already started a small position in it for this counter trend, and I will again wait for it If it goes lower, I will add more. There is an interesting trade that you can do in this. What if somebody is comfortable doing option selling? There is you can sell December 25 puts, and currently you are getting around 1.85 to $2. And if this level hits and it goes in the money, you can get a delivery, and then this stock has 5% dividend yield, and as soon as you get the delivery, you can sell some calls. So overall this can give around 10 to 15%. There is a risk of further downside in it, but doesn't look like it will break 22.5 or 23, even in worst case, in my personal humble opinion. So this is Pfizer. Another one is JNJ. So JNJ is a AAA rated company. The bonds are rated AAA, very high quality company, but has been in a range for a long time. The range on the lower side is 145, 142. On the upper side is around 168 to 170 kind of levels. It has been operating in for almost, ever since. So at least for last 3 years, this has been the range for this. And then keeps coming in, and again it's giving the similar signal. So oversold levels have reached. I have already initiated a trade in it. Now we'll patiently wait. Either it hits our targets or it comes down and hits our level. Another trade which options traders can take is to buy 150 puts and sell 145 puts. So make a bearish put spread. So the risk reward is going to be around 1:3 to 1:4. You can look at it at least by 4 weeks. And then the fifth setup on my radar in the oversold counter trend system is Verizon. Verizon has been sideways. It had a very big fall during the fall that it saw after the interest rates were started rising. So there was a fall pretty much, like 3 years back it started around, so it was trading around 55, 60 kind of 55, 50 kind of levels, and then it broke and it came down, made a low of 30, and since then it almost regained a lot of it, went to 45, a 50% move it gave. And now again, it is kind of in an oversold zone on the daily charts. I took a trade on this and I exited at around 3% gains. Now again, it is hit the oversold level. I'm waiting for it. My idea is that if we reach, still there is not a buy signal here, but if the buy signal comes, I will buy this and wait for the levels to it. So Verizon is a stable company. The dividend yield is around, what's the latest dividend yield? The dividend yield is around 5.95%. So, and it gives good moves. It regularly gives you moves of 5-7% in swings. So it's a good stock to trade, safe, relatively safer, and gives you consistent returns. The results on this counter trend signal on Verizon have been pretty good. It has beaten the benchmark index, like the stock returns, and the annual rate of return is around 15% on this system. So you can look at that. Any other questions you have, you can always ping me. There is a link to our Telegram channel, our YouTube channel. Of course, you are on the YouTube, so there are YouTube channel, and then there are links to our Telegram channel, and there is a free trial on our website, so you can look at that as well. Thank you, guys. Pleasure.